In a barn in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania, a sealed glass jar of pickled vegetables was opened by its owner after sitting on a wooden shelf, untouched, for over 50 years. No refrigeration, no modern preservatives, no power source. The food inside was still perfectly edible. This isn't an accident. The Amish have been building food storage systems for over 200 years, quietly, methodically, and without any of the modern gadgets American households rely on. And they've identified a specific set of foods that, stored the way they store them, will outlast you, your children, and your grandchildren. Let me walk you through all 21. Modern American pantries are designed for convenience, not longevity. The average grocery item lasts 6 to 18 months on a shelf. The average Amish stored item lasts 20 to 50 years, and in many cases, indefinitely. The difference isn't magic. It's three simple principles. No moisture, no oxygen, no light. The Amish mastered all three before electricity existed. In this video, I'll show you every food on their long-term storage list, the modern brands that work the same way, and the exact storage method that turns ordinary pantry items into multi-generation food security. Let's start at number 21. Number 21. Pickled vegetables. Properly pickled vegetables, in sealed glass jars, last decades when stored in a cool, dark place. Vinegar, salt, and an airtight seal prevent any bacterial activity. Brands like Ball and Kerr make the same style of canning jars the Amish use today. Vlasic and Mount Olive sell commercial pickles that store well for years past their printed dates. Number 20. Sauerkraut. Naturally fermented cabbage produces lactic acid, which preserves the food and prevents spoilage. Amish families ferment sauerkraut in large stoneware crocks each fall to last through winter. Modern shoppers can apply the same principle with brands like Bubby's and Eden Organic, both unpasteurized, both shelf-stable for years when sealed. Number 19. Apple cider vinegar. Vinegar is naturally too acidic for bacteria to survive in. Sealed, it lasts indefinitely. The Amish use it for cooking, preservation, and home remedies. Bragg's and Heinz are the most common American brands. A single bottle from either lasts decades and serves multiple purposes in any pantry. Number 18. Raw honey. Amish families have kept honey in their pantries for centuries without refrigeration. Raw honey has almost no moisture, is naturally acidic, and contains hydrogen peroxide produced by the bees themselves. Three properties that make it impossible for bacteria to survive. Brands like Nature Nate's, Local Hive Raw, and Really Raw Honey sell the same quality of unprocessed honey you'd find in an Amish pantry. Sealed, it lasts forever. Literally. Number 17. Pure maple syrup. Not pancake syrup, pure maple syrup. The Amish tap their own trees, but the principle holds for any sealed pure maple syrup. Crown Maple, Coombs Family Farms, and Vermont's Original all sell genuine product. A sealed bottle stores indefinitely. Even opened, refrigerated, it stays fresh for over a year. Number 16. Pure salt. Salt is a mineral, it does not biodegrade. The Amish buy it in bulk and store it in wooden barrels, and so can you. Morton, Diamond Crystal, and Redmond Real Salt are the modern equivalents. 10 pounds for $15 at any grocery store gives you a lifetime supply. Number 15. Dried beans. Black beans, pinto beans, kidney beans, lentils, all of them. The Amish store dried beans in sealed glass jars or mylar bags in their cellars. Goya, Camellia, and Bob's Red Mill are the most common brands at American grocery stores. In oxygen-free storage with an absorber packet, dried beans last 30 years and retain full nutritional value. A 4-pound bag costs $6, the highest protein per dollar food in your entire pantry. Number 14. White rice. Brown rice has natural oils that go rancid within a year. White rice does not. The Amish exclusively store the white variety for this reason. Mahatma, Riceland, and Lundberg are widely available American brands. Sealed in food-grade buckets with oxygen absorbers, white rice has been tested edible after 30 years. A 25-pound bag at Costco costs $18 and feeds an adult through dozens of emergencies. Number 13. Hard red wheat berries. Unlike flour, whole wheat berries retain their germ casing, which protects them from oxidation. The Amish grind their own flour fresh from stored wheat berries. Brands like Wheat Montana and Bob's Red Mill sell hard red wheat berries that, properly stored, last 30 years or more. A grain mill from any homesteading retailer pays for itself in a year of bread baking. Number 12. Rolled oats. Quaker, Bob's Red Mill, and McCann's are all widely stocked. Rolled oats, sealed away from oxygen, last 20 to 30 years. The Amish use oats for breakfast porridge, baking, and as livestock feed in emergencies, a versatile staple that pays off in every pantry. Number 11. Powdered milk. The Amish dehydrate or freeze-dry their own dairy. Modern shoppers can buy the same outcome already prepared. Brands like Nestle Nido, Carnation Instant, and Augustin Farms sell powdered milk that, in sealed cans with oxygen absorbers, lasts 20 to 25 years. Augustin Farms specifically warranties their cans for 25 years. A number 10 can contains over 200 servings for around $28. Number 10. Wax-coated hard cheese. Aged cheddar, Parmesan, and similar hard cheeses coated in food-grade wax can last decades without refrigeration. This is one of the oldest preservation techniques in human history, and it's still standard in many Amish households. Tillamook, Cabot, and Kerrygold all produce hard cheeses suitable for wax coating. Cheese wax is sold by Hoger Supply and Cheesemaking. Com for under $15. Number 9. Salt-cured and smoked meats. The Amish smoke and salt-cure their own pork, beef, and venison for year-round storage. Commercial equivalents from brands like Bavarian Meats and Olympia Provisions offer the same shelf-stable product. Properly cured meats last 6 months to several years, depending on the method. They form the protein backbone of any serious long-term storage system. Number 8. Rendered lard or tallow. Animal fats, properly rendered and sealed in glass jars, last for years without refrigeration. The Amish use lard for cooking, baking, and as a calorie reserve for hard winters. Brands like Epic and Fatworks sell shelf-stable rendered animal fats with multi-year storage life. Number 7. Eggs preserved in mineral oil. This sounds strange, but it's a centuries-old Amish technique. Whole, unwashed eggs coated in food-grade mineral oil and stored in a cool place last 6 to 12 months without refrigeration. Some Amish households also use lime water for the same purpose. Mineral oil is available at any pharmacy. Method works only with farm-fresh, unwashed eggs. Number 6. Dried herbs. Properly dried herbs in sealed glass jars retain flavor for 2 to 5 years and remain safe indefinitely. The Amish hang and dry their own herbs each fall. Brands like Frontier Co-op and Simply Organic offer the same quality for modern shoppers without a garden. Number 5. White granulated sugar. Pure sugar has no moisture and supports no bacterial life. Sealed, it lasts forever. Domino, C&H, and Great Value brands are the American standards. 10 pounds in airtight storage gives you a lifetime supply for baking, preserving, and emergency calorie reserves. Number 4. Cornmeal. The Amish grind their own cornmeal from stored corn kernels. Modern shoppers can buy whole grain cornmeal from Bob's Red Mill and Quaker. Sealed in oxygen-free containers, cornmeal lasts 10 to 20 years. It's the foundation of cornbread, polenta, and emergency cooking when wheat is unavailable. Number 3. Distilled white vinegar. A separate category from apple cider vinegar, distilled white vinegar is even more shelf-stable. Heinz and Great Value both sell large bottles for under $4. Used for cooking, cleaning, pickling, and preservation. 1 gallon covers years of household and pantry use. Number 2. Hardtack. This is one of the oldest preserved foods in American history. Flour, water, and salt. Baked twice until rock hard. The Amish make their own. Civil War-era hardtack still exists in museums and remains technically edible. Modern shoppers can buy commercial hardtack from brands like Bent's Hardtack, or bake their own from any flour and water. Stored dry, it lasts decades. Number 1, and this is the centerpiece of every Amish pantry, home canned goods in sealed mason jars. This is how the Amish store everything from meat, to fruit, to soup, to vegetables. Properly canned food in sealed mason jars lasts 20 to 50 years when stored in a cool, dark cellar. The technique is straightforward. Clean jars, hot food, sealed lid, water bath or pressure canner. Ball, Kerr, and Bernardin make canning jars and lids that have been the American standard for over 100 years. A pressure canner from Presto or All American costs around $200. That single investment lets you preserve garden harvests, sale meats, and bulk produce into multi-decade pantry stock. This isn't just food storage, it's the entire system that makes the other 20 foods on this list multiply in value. That's the full 21. The Amish food storage system, translated for modern American shoppers. If you only adopt 3 habits this month, prioritize these. Store white rice and dried beans in sealed buckets with oxygen absorbers. Buy 2 jars of raw honey, and start collecting mason jars at your nearest hardware store. Under $100 total. The same foundation that has sustained Amish communities through every economic downturn, supply shortage, and crisis of the last 2 centuries. The Amish aren't preparing for disaster. They're living a system that simply doesn't depend on the modern supply chain, and any American household can adopt the same principles without giving up modern life. If this video changed how you think about your pantry, subscribe. New lists every week, and on the first of every month I cover the specific items to stockpile before the month ahead. Next week, I'm covering 12 Walmart items quietly disappearing from American shelves in 2026, and the 3 replacements smart shoppers are switching to before the rest of the country catches on. Stay prepared, stay ahead. I'll see you in the next one.